We in turn are afforded the privilege of listening to Yumei, Candace, Feng's thoughts. Candace first attended Elgin Academy as a 10th grade student. Since that time, her accomplishments have been extremely impressive. She has never earned a grade below an A-, with most of them being A and A+ grades. She has taken the school's top courses in mathematics, social studies, and computer science and science. She is a talented artist whose paintings have decorated our school. She has been a vital member of our award-winning WISE teams, multiple Model United Nations delegations, our Art for Our Cause organization, and our girls' tennis teams. She is a member of our National Honor Society, an AP Scholar with Honor, and a member of our chapter of the Cum Laude Society. This past summer, she took coursework at Cornell University in upstate New York in macroeconomics theory and policy, leading her to take both the AP Microeconomics and AP Macroeconomics exams this year. All told, Candace has taken 8 advanced placement exams in 2 years, potentially qualifying her for the title of National AP Scholar. Candace was also one of the record-breaking 118,372 applicants to the University of California at San Diego, beating the odds of that impressive applicant pool with her wonderful record to be admitted to that selective university. And finally, Candace has done all of this in her second language. Candace, congratulations on earning the title of the Class of 2019 Salutatorian. We're eager to hear the sentiments that you wish to share with us tonight, so please join me at the podium.
Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to extend a heartfelt welcome to all the faculty members, teachers, parents. Thank you for being here to mark this special moment with our class today. My name is Candace, and I came to Elgin Academy at the beginning of my sophomore year. As we gather tonight to celebrate our graduation from Elgin Academy, I'm reminded of how much we have been through together. From being super nervous while listening to past senior speeches, to actually standing up at the podium, delivering our own speeches, to counting down from day 1012 at the beginning of my sophomore year to now, day 3. We have made it through this long, long journey together. Just as Renee said, I've been waiting for this day since kindergarten. In these 3 years that I have been here, we have shared many great moments and with so many changes going on with the school together. Some that we were able to experience and some that we wish we could enjoy. We were able to celebrate the 180th birthday of our school, winning homecoming for our sophomore year and senior year. Saying farewell to all the teachers that retired, Mr. Halseback, Mr. Stewart, Miss O'Neill, and Miss Neighbor. And this year to Senora Wisniak, and welcoming several new teachers. However, not being able to be the guinea pig of J-term is truly a regret. Compared to a lot of you, my experience may be a little different. Overcoming the language barrier, not being able to have good Chinese food every day, and missing my family and friends are all challenges that I have to go through. Instead of indulging in that sea of pain, I turned adversity into motivation to move forward. I've never considered ease and joyfulness as the purpose of life itself. But don't cry because it is over, smile because it happened. We always have to look what's ahead of us. Here is some advice I feel deeply with, which will help every one of you in college. The number one priority is to figure out what you truly like. I recently read a book called 0 to 1, which stated that a misconception that many people may have, which is striving to be a well-rounded person. In fact, it's better to be deeply devoted to one small area that you're interested in instead of dispersing your attention to all different areas. Second is to manage the art of procrastination. Over the years, I've discovered one sentence that has characterized my work ethic perfectly, which is, deadline is my motivation. Just like this speech, I won't start working on Tuesday unless it's due Wednesday. But the consequences are that I have to stay up late on Tuesday to finish it and panicking about not being able to print it out after making changes. I'm now on the track trying hard to switch away from my habit of procrastination. My strategy is to do the work part by part, like part 1 on Monday, part 2 on Tuesday, and always leave time to finalize it. My third suggestion is don't spend too much time being fearful of things that are bound to happen, especially things that you haven't experienced before. For example, I used to be very anxious about senior speeches. I started worrying in sophomore year that I couldn't say a word when standing up at the podium. Then when we have to sign up for a date in senior year, I purposely schedule it after spring break so I can escape from it. After spring break, when I have to face the even closer deadline, I started to make plans about being sick on that day. However, plans are just plans. The day finally came and I was able to say a word. Then I discovered that the more I worry, the more I toss and turn at night, the worse things are going to be. Staying away from things is only temporary. The better solution is to turn fear into motivation. My last and final advice is we must learn to grow up, every one of us. The moment we step in the door of college, we're not babies anymore. We have to realize that we're the ones responsible for our own future. Sometimes it's sad to learn that, and it's fine to be Holden Caulfield, feeling lost on the brink of stepping into adulthood. But we still have to move on. And there's never enough for saying thank yous. To my parents, I know you love me deeply even though you can't be here. And to my host parents, the Kalaka family, thanks for being such a great host parents, making me feel like home even in a foreign country. And to all my classmates and teachers, thanks for making every moment of my life memorable. Lastly, I want to end up my speech with a piece of commencement advice from Steve Jobs. Stay hungry, stay foolish. I fell in love with this quote immediately while learning English from listening to speeches of famous people. It has always motivated me to look out for a better self, and I hope it might do the same thing for all of you. It's truly my honor to give this speech today, and I hope all of you will enjoy this nice evening. Thank you.